All right, today we're gonna clean two of my guns, or the guns I use quite often. The M&P 2.0 metals. Had the one I've been using lately. I had a little bit of malfunction yesterday. I do run lighter springs, recoil springs, and I haven't cleaned the damn gun in such a long time. So this gives me the perfect opportunity to use some of the new lubricant that I got yesterday from the man who actually invented this stuff, the petroleum jello. I believe his name is Mr. Jello or something like that. But anyway, some little stickers I got when I ordered this stuff and stuff like that. So I guess this is the more high temperature stuff. You know, we live in Arizona and it's pretty damn hot. And I guess they use this stuff for a lot of like heavy duty machine guns and suppressed guns and stuff like that, which I don't own, but I have quite a bit of ARs and some AKs and shit like that. So I have been running this on all my ARs lately. Used to use the Frog Lube or whatever the hell it's called, but since I got this, I don't use that anymore. And I have not used much of it. As you can see, it goes a long way. But real high temps and the Arizona heat and all that stuff. But I guess this is their new stuff, the Jello sauce. It's blue for colder weather temperatures, which we don't really have here. But yeah, anyway, I guess it's for tighter tolerance stuff also. And the viscosity must be different or some shit. Not a freaking scientist, obviously, so I don't really know. But anyway, I really do like this stuff. I use it on all my pistols. Anywhere where there's metal contact on the slides and the barrel and all that stuff. And then I still do use oil, mostly to like wipe everything down and clean it up. So I always kind of use the oily rag stuff and kind of wipe everything down first with the oil, and then apply this to any metal to metal contact surfaces and shit like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this stuff on my. Maybe I see it better right there on my pistols and see how it does. So I'm gonna clean these up, but this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you could hear the spring in here and how dirty this gun is, but yeah, a little dirty. So all that grindy stuff. So I'm gonna clean this up, put some of this shit in here, and we'll see if it sounds any different right now when we're done. So stay tuned. All right, to continue on with the video, I had just cleaned my gun, which is my main gun now. My other one is my older gun, has 12,000 ish rounds on it, and I bought a spare that way I could put more rounds and kind of divide it up. Anyway, who gives a shit? So I just cleaned the shit out of the gun. It was extremely dirty. I haven't cleaned it since I think roughly November, when I shot the Area 2 match. So November, let's see, December, January, February, March. We're in March. I was about 4 months or so ago. Probably put 2 to 3,000 rounds through it since then. I would guess at least that. So it was pretty dirty, and it was actually really, really freaking dry. And then the last time I did use it, like I said, I always clean it with what do you call that shit? Got it right here. I always use the hops. What's this, like a solvent cleaner? So whenever I clean all the carbon and all that dirty shit off of the gun, then for the metal parts in there, I'll wipe everything down with oil, with actual light oil. After I use the carbon, it seems like it dries everything out, and I don't want anything to rust or whatever. And I'm just not sure if this will act as like a metal protectant to save from rust or anything. So the easiest thing for me to do is just clean it, wipe everything down with the oil, and just put oil on it after I use that solvent. So then after that, I apply the Jello sauce, just like I do, like you watch their website or whatever. Put it in all the tracks, anywhere where metal meets metal. So I put it around the barrel and everything, and on the guide rod and on the spring, so it's a little cleaner. You can still hear the spring, but the spring is actually, it does sound a lot cleaner than what it was. But anyway, the gun is good to go now. It's nice and clean, cleaned it up, extremely dirty. Put the blue in there. One of the things I did notice is that this seems a lot thinner than this, however you explain that. So this seems like a thicker sauce or whatever, lube, and this seems like a little bit thinner. This one seems like it's more oil-ish, oily, which I kind of like. This stuff works really good on the AR and everything, but I noticed when you do use it after several hundred to 1,000 rounds, when you do get dirt on everything, it kind of clumps up, and it doesn't cause the gun to malfunction or nothing, but I just notice it gets clumps in there. So then I'll wipe it out and then just re-put it in there, and it just runs good. But seems like anytime you use actual grease, that it does collect more dirt and stuff, kind of globs it up a little bit. So we'll see how this one does, whether it globs it up too much or just as fast. But like I said, that's only after no, I mean, probably 1,000 rounds. If I'm being honest, I don't clean these guns unless I'm over 1,000 to 2,000 rounds before I even start looking to take them apart or whatever. So yeah, there you have it. This stuff, we'll see how it runs in these not cold, not, yeah, we've been like in the 70s lately, 60s, but we'll just see how it goes. But there you go. Check it out. The old some the hot sauce and the blue sauce or cold sauce or whatever. The old blue versus red, the Crips and the Bloods, as you say, if you guys are like, I don't know, gangsters or some shit. But if not, there you go. Whichever you decide. Like taco sauce, you got your red, you got your green, but it's blue. I don't know. Anyway, whatever you like. So it seems like they'll both go up to about 115 degrees in temperature. I guess that's outside or whatever, but this one is a little better for the cold. But I definitely could tell the difference in the viscosity, I guess you would say. So this one does seem a little lighter, like it ran a little bit more. So yeah, there you have it. We'll see how it runs. I'll test it out in a weekend or so and see about that. But check them out. Jello sauce, cold, blue, some shit. I don't know. Thanks.